Be our goddamn man and stand the fuck up. Okay, this figure is conventionally pissing me off. We're on the subject of Weeping Angels. The projected Weeping Angel. I'm gonna open her up. So if we just move these two bad boys or bad girls over here and move this one away. Here is the projected Weeping Angel. She looks pretty awesome inside. Again, the back of the packaging slightly different to the other one, different colour Dalek, but pretty much the same really. Okay, so I'm now going to open this one, and again my manhandling, actually opening skills is going to be the same. You rip her open, try and get her out as quick as you can because no one likes waiting. Okay, there she is. I'm just going to plant her there for now. Again, the box is going to go in the bin, and I'm going to keep the insert. So there's another insert for you, or for me even. Okay, so I'm now going to untwist the Weeping Angel, the projected Weeping Angel. So she has only got one twisty thing, so that's awesome. My camera battery is dying on me, which is not awesome. So what I'll do is quickly undo this one, recharge my battery in my camera, and resume the video. This video is going to be in a lot of parts, I imagine. Here's the twisty thing. Okay, out she comes. This goes in the bin. She has a Tom Baker like annoying thing underneath here, so that's going to be thrown away. Now, one thing I've noticed already, that her wings are very wobbly. If yours are wobbly, let me know, then I know this one isn't broken. If yours aren't wobbly, then that kind of sucks to me. Sucks for me. Anyway, you're not really going to tell when she's standing up, are you? Okay, there she is, and she smells like plastic. Quite strongly. Quite strange underneath the base. Obviously the Weeping Angels generally do look like this, whereas the regenerating ones actually have feet. Big difference there. Articulation, head does a 360, the arms do a 360, the wings kind of flap about in the wind. No leg articulation because she has no legs. So that's pretty much the articulation for this figure, and the detail, as you can clearly see, is superb. Now if I quickly, before my camera battery dies, put her next to my previously opened regenerating or Weeping Angels, I think that is absolutely awesome, don't you? Just quickly, I will point out, this figure here, it does seem to be kind of glittery. I don't know really if you can see this. Probably not, but basically the whole figure is coated in glitter. Now, is this a rare version, or is it a cock off at the factory, or what? I'm not sure. Please let me know. I am aware that there are two versions of this angel. Have I got the glittery version? If I have, that's rather awesome. If I haven't, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, let me know on that front. Anyway guys, I shall speak to you again very soon with the rest of this video. Take care, and just to let you know, let's just put this one behind there. Just to let you know, the next figure I shall be opening is most definitely Francesco the Vampire. I'm sure he doesn't make that noise. Bye. Okay, so promised, I am now going to be opening Francesco the Vampire. Again, the back of the packaging, standard, kind of just shows you what you can get in the waves. Notice on here it's got the smiler, and it's got, with rotate and reveal, neutral and evil faces, which is obviously one that I have. is there actually a Smiler with just one face? If there is, let me know, or if there isn't, let me know, as I'm quite interested to know. Anyway, let's crack on with opening this figure. So as before, I will just literally rip it open like so. It's not exactly the most conventional way of doing it, but as it's in front of the video, I'll just do it the easy way. So there's Francesco. Again, as like all the others, I like to keep the inserts. There we go. Obviously it says Francesco the Vampire. The box is going to be trashed. So Francesco the Vampire, obviously as seen in Vampires in Venice, comes with a sword and, well, a sword. So that's cool. I'm now going to take him out of his little bit of packaging. Only 3 ties again. Untwist these and pull them out. One day I hope that Character Options come up with some ingenious way of not using these things. I don't know how they can do it, but I don't know. I'm just being fussy, I suppose. So if I just thread this bit of plastic around, that's out, and should be able to pull him out now. There he is in all his glory. A fantastic figure. Will be when I stand him up. And obviously the sword is just sellotaped in, so easy to get out. This obviously goes in the bin. Now, also Francesco has an annoying elastic band around him, which I'll soon disperse of. It's gone. I don't know where it went. It flew away. Okay, so let's get his sword in his hand if we can. See how easy it is. Okay, pretty simple. I don't think he's going to want to stand up with his sword in his hand though, but we'll see. Maybe if we put his hand out like that, he might. I thought this might be the case. The sword is a little bit heavy for him. If we perhaps play the sword that way. Anybody else have this difficulty with standing up Francesco? I think one of his legs is longer than the other. Okay. How about crossing the sword like that over his body? Come on, Francesco. Stand up, man. Be a man. Be a goddamn man and stand the fuck up. Okay, this figure is conventionally pissing me off. I think, if I'm not much mistaken, one leg's bigger than the other, which is causing numerous problems with him, as he will not stand up. Nothing worse than having a figure that won't stand up. There we go, he's up. Bit far away, but he's up. Let's zoom in on him. Now, as you can see, the detailing on this figure is superb. Don't really want to touch him because you'll probably fall over. Articulation in the head is 360. His arms obviously go up and down. His legs bend like they would. Standard articulation, really. The best thing about this figure, I think, is the quality of the detailing of this figure. The best I've seen in this range of figures so far. Really don't want to touch him because you'll fall over. So if I just bring up the camera, that was a mistake. Anyway, so that's Francesco the Vampire. The next figure I am planning on opening is Prisoner Zero, and he is right here. So move on over, Francesco the Vampire. I'm gonna pick you up and hope you can stand up yeah, he's gonna be a nightmare. Anyway, Prisoner Zero, as you can see, is my next figure. Hope you're enjoying this video so far, guys. Right, out comes Prisoner Zero. Same old thing. Give it a bit of a tear, bit of a rip, and we're out. Back goes in the bin. Okay, so if I just yank him out like that, there he is. Again, this goes in the bin, this bit of rubbish. Prisoner Zero, that gets kept. And here we have Prisoner Zero. Now this is an absolutely astounding figure because it seems to have no ties whatsoever. Oh my god. Speaking of no ties, this has now become my favourite figure in the world to open. Look at that. Done. Bin. Right, so there's Prisoner Zero. Now Prisoner Zero is quite a strange looking figure, isn't he? Just looks like my finger. Well, not really, but yeah. Obviously, he comes with a nice stand he can stand on. There's articulation all around his body in 4 different parts. The detailing on his face, on his head, very good, very scary. Obviously, you can hang him upside down, so he's kind of looking at you like that, with a bit of blue tack maybe, or from the side. But I'll probably just have my one standing up. Like so. So that looks brilliantly fantastic. I'm impressed with this one. Moving swiftly on, the next figure I shall be opening is my Two-Faced Smiler. There he is. So, Prisoner Zero, you've had your 5 minutes of fame, or 5 seconds of fame. Move along, please.